They told you to calm down, to breathe, to manage your emotions. But these were lies to keep you weak and docile. You were never meant to manage them. You were meant to command them, to turn rage into precision, to mold pain into power, to forge stillness into a weapon so sharp they bleed before you even move. This isn't emotional intelligence. That is for the Jedi. This is emotional domination. And if you aren't ready to weaponize your darkness, leave now. Because once you begin this process, once you unlock the predator sleeping beneath your politeness, you won't return the same. Before we begin, understand this isn't advice. It's a recalibration. To help you handle it without breaking, I have divided it into 3 separate parts. Part 1, the core. Stillness is a blade. Most mistake stillness for peace. No, stillness is merely the calm before the storm. The weak-minded will leak emotion like a broken dam, every trigger visible, every reaction predictable. They crave safety, they leak intent. They die slowly and never shut up about it. But the dominant, we remain unreadable. We bleed nothing. They insult, ignore, betray, and still we do not flinch. Because our silence is not submission, it is intent. You see, what they call bad or inappropriate, we call it the denied will, your inner animal chained by moral cowardice. It's your hatred, your anger, your envy. Everything you've been trained to bury in exchange for praise and peace. And every time you repressed that part of you, you made yourself weaker. But when you stop apologizing for your darkness, you stop being prey. The subconscious, that primal intelligence, doesn't care about truth. It only cares about survival. So it obeys rules you never wrote, rules installed by parents, teachers, religion, and rejection. Rules like, don't be angry, don't be selfish, don't shine too bright. Obeying these rules keeps you small, predictable, safe. But the predator within, he doesn't beg for safety. He devours it. Part 2, the reclamation, integrating the monster. Here is the lie they sold you, that light is good and dark is evil. That to be moral, you must amputate the parts of yourself that hunger, burn, dominate. No. The weak fear the dark because they were taught to suppress it, but you will learn to wield it. The darkness within you is not here to destroy you. It is here to sharpen you, to expose what you've buried under decades of social anesthesia. What you disown owns you. What you suppress controls you, until the day you face the beast in the mirror and say, "You serve me now." That is the beginning of freedom. Think of someone who triggers you, the liar, the narcissist, the abuser, the one who manipulates, who dominates, who refuses to apologize. Now stop pretending. What part of them actually mirrors something you've buried within yourself? You hate the manipulator because you've neutered your own cunning in exchange for approval. You hate the arrogant because you've choked down your pride for years just to fit in. You hate the emotionally cold because you were punished for detachment and taught that boundaries are betrayal. But listen carefully. These traits are not inherently evil. They are tools, and tools in the hands of the conscious become weapons of will. This is shadow integration, not a feel-good affirmation ritual, but psychological alchemy. You are not here to kill the monster within you. You are here to train it, name it, give form to the chaos. Tyrant, ghost, addict, predator, leech, coward, manipulator, martyr. Call it what it is, not to shame it, but to chain it. Because what you name, you control. What you leave unnamed festers in the dark and controls you. So ask the forbidden question. How would my life change if I used this trait consciously? If I used pride, not for arrogance but for boundaries. If I used anger, not to harm but to defend. If I used selfishness, not to hurt but to reclaim what's mine. This is not chaos, this is command. This is the reclamation of your full range. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be whole. Part 3. The danger, power without a code. I give you this warning. Awaken your darkness without discipline, and it will consume you from the inside out. You will believe you are in control, while the shadow writes your script. You'll confuse sarcasm for strength, mocking others to feel superior, but secretly leaking resentment. You'll wrap jealousy in fake virtue, condemning the bold, the wealthy, the desirable as shallow, all while craving what they have in silence. You'll manipulate under the guise of caring and call it love. You'll label your impulsivity as authenticity. You'll call recklessness being real. You'll scream about self-awareness while running from responsibility. And what's worse, no one will stop you. Because you'll look the part, you'll sound the part, you'll preach growth, wholeness, healing, all the while rotting beneath the surface. Because here's the truth, the shadow does not come with horns. It does not announce itself. It doesn't scream. It seeps. It seeps through passive aggression disguised as patience, through guilt-tripping framed as loyalty, through control masked as just trying to help. You'll post about boundaries while secretly punishing people for not reading your mind. You'll speak of peace while fueling your life with subtle rage. This is what happens when the darkness is not led and controlled. It leaks, it hijacks, it corrodes. So if you're still clinging to being the good guy, if your worth is still tied to approval, validation, and playing nice, go ahead and leave now. You are not ready. Come back when life has trampled on you long enough to the point you're ready to take back control. Because once you see your shadow, once you touch that fire, you don't return to innocence. The moment you awaken this force, it begins to move. And if you do not command it, it will enslave you. Not through drama, through slow erosion. You will look in the mirror and see someone you don't recognize, someone with sharp words and hollow eyes, someone who preaches sovereignty while begging for attention. So make no mistake, this is not just shadow work. This is the razor's edge between sovereignty and self-destruction. Because power without a code is not strength. It is corruption in slow motion. You must choose apprentice, remain split, shattered, obedient, or become whole, ruthless, aware, untouchable. The world will not fear your smile, it will fear your silence. And the day you no longer need to be understood is the day they begin to follow you without knowing why. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be whole. Unleash the weapon within, train it, master it, and go with power.